Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Masaa ya dunia ni tofauti tofauti. My names are Joshua Boyd. I'm from Kitale, Cherangani. And I wanted to talk to people across the world, maybe across Kenya. My target audience is actually Kenya. Ningependa kuwaomba ya kwamba kuna watu walikuwa wanauliza maswali mingi, wanasema ya kwamba virus iko India, watu wanaanguka chini, watu wanakufa. You say people are falling down in the streets. That was a viral video, and the viral video was about a polymer chemical plant in actually a place called Vishakhapatnam. It happened around 11 months ago. But the video went viral in Kenya because whenever you have your settings on WhatsApp, that somebody places that video or posts that video, it downloads automatically on your phone. And then you find it in the morning, you don't know where the video came from, and then it doesn't have any subtitles, and then you are sharing the video without knowing the source. So try to know the source of the video. Try to verify the facts of the video before sharing that. Try to ask anybody in the group if anybody knows where the video came from, or the person who might have posted somewhere in a group. And if you cannot know that, try to do just a basic search on Google about the video. Just take a screenshot of that video. Make sure there is the number plates of the vehicle, of the motorcycle, or the names of the building, the streets. Try to analyze and see the faces. Try to know where the video might have come from, and then try to find out. And then another thing is about the vaccines. Some Kenyans were asking me about the vaccine. Is it safe? Is it an issue with making people not to be able to have children in the future? Nobody knows about that. But what I can say is that the vaccine actually doesn't prevent coronavirus. It only prevents hospitalization. That is how they say it. For me, I was a vaccine skeptic. I was looking at this conspiracy theory. I was fearing the vaccines initially. But remember one thing, you might want to travel in the future, and the vaccine passport is coming soon. So you might not find the vaccines. So if you get the jab, just get it. And others were asking me about how is the AstraZeneca vaccine. The AstraZeneca vaccine, it is from the AstraZeneca company in Europe. And then the ones which is manufactured in India is manufactured by an institute called Serum Institute of India, SII. It's in a city called Pune. It's about 240 kilometers from where I am. So it is from Pune. That virus, it's an adenovirus. It's from the chimpanzee actually. It's a chimpanzee virus. The chimpanzee, the animal in Africa, that. So I don't know much about that one, but what I know is that the AstraZeneca vaccine underwent a clinical trial. A preclinical trial, then came to phase 1 clinical trial. That's about 8 to 10 people. And then phase 2 trials about 30 to 50 people, or 50 to 100 people. And phase 3, which was about 30,000 to 50,000 people before they released. So the government is working on that. So you didn't know to start this mathematical model and trying to know about the vaccine. The vaccine, AstraZeneca, it is known as Covishield in India. And we have another a vaccine in India, which is also called Covaxin. Covaxin is a vaccine developed by a company called Bharat Biotech, which is there in a city called Hyderabad. It is 12 hours away from where I am by train. By flight, it's about 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes by flight. So that is an Indian vaccine. And then there is the other vaccine, which is called Sputnik 5. I won't speak about all the vaccines. I'm not an expert about vaccines. But just because I have been taking vaccines, I have taken polio and drop before I came to India. I've taken the yellow fever vaccine. So at the end of the day, you'll be traveling and you'll need that vaccine. So I don't think that I've interviewed some of the people who have had vaccines. They have not had any issues. I have known people. For me, I try to get information from those who have gotten the jab, not from the social media and the rumors that are being spread. So the Sputnik 5 is developed by Gamaleya, a Russian company. Gamaleya, actually national center in Russia. But in India, it will be developed by a company called Dr. Reddy's. Dr. Reddy's is a famous medical company of Reddy's doctors, will be developing that. So authorization of these vaccines are happening in India. Other vaccines are there in other countries. I don't know much about them. But also this Sputnik 5, actually, it's an adenovirus also that is developed actually. So there is another issue. Somebody was talking about the carts. I mean, the people carrying the firewood, pushing the cart. In Africa, we use that cart. A donkey pulls that cart, C-A-R-T. And then they're saying that, oh, there are so many people are dying. That is why the carts are being moved. There's one thing. I've been in this country for 13 years. I've seen people carrying the firewood. I've gone to cremation sites. I've gone to where the pyre, the funeral pyre, where they put the firewood and burn a dead body. I've seen it. Near me, I'll be taking photos and I'll be posting on my Boit Images Facebook page and Boit Images Instagram account, or Joshua Boit. And I'll be showing you, I'll be walking around, I'll be showing you where that funeral firewood is. Near my home, actually, there's a firewood, which is there. If you see it, it's like about 30 meters tall. The firewood are stuck together. So if the media just brought that, the cat, they brought the cat, people are pushing it because their person had died. I'm not refusing that. Somebody had died. But carrying the firewood to that burial place, or where the funeral or the cremation site, the crematorium, they had to use that means to take that. But the media was showing it as if everybody is dying and everybody is pushing this car. That was the portrayal. There is this visuals and there is the message and there is also the intellectual mind that you have. You have to think about it. It's not that when this happened, actually everybody's doing that. When people are sleeping in the streets and then you say, oh, now people are dying in the streets and they don't have a home and India is a poor country. India is not a poor country. The assistance that the world is giving India is because they have been assisting the world. It is the pharmacy of the world. The economy of India is more than $3 trillion. The economy of Kenya is about $90 billion. The economy of Mumbai is more than the economy of Kenya as a country. So there is that issue of, oh, they are poor, there are so many crowded. And there is this issue again of super spreader. They said about political, gatherings and everything, that was super spreader. It is among them, it is one of them that have done that, but it is not solely to blame for that. Corona has been spreading around the world. There is miscommunication about all these issues. And then there's the religious gatherings. There's one thing that I can say. We, the human beings, are responsible for the spread of coronavirus because we are not following the steps that are being issued, the guidelines, the protocols by the government, by the health authorities. We are not listening even to your doctor that you know, that you have been going, whom you trusted when you were young, whom they gave you a jab, whom they gave you that polio vaccine, that chanjo that they gave you when you were young, that drop of polio that they gave you. You trusted that doctor. Can you just listen to that doctor? If you go to church, if you go to a mosque, if you go to a temple, keep on praying for the world. Follow the guidelines. Because when you are not wearing mask and expecting corona to go away, how do you expect it to go away? And now I'm not even wearing nowadays one mask, I wear two masks. One medical mask, one cloth mask. From the experts, they say very clearly, this cloth mask that we have, these cloth masks, sometimes they leave a space. I'll show you, they leave a space. You wear it, you think that you have saved yourself, but there is a space over here. It is not 100% safe because they don't have that, there is that lining which is here, which you can hold it to put on your nostril. It is not doing that. So when you wear a cloth mask, it's not protecting you. That's why sometimes I decide to use a cloth mask plus a medical mask inside. I have another mask over here. This is another mask. This mask is so good, it's a leather mask, but there is this opening. So I put my other mask inside, and then when I put that medical mask, then I put this mask on, because sometimes we want to style and show people what we have. But the problem is, and then we have the N95 mask over there, and then we have the pulse oximeter. I am carrying it, the pulse oximeter. It's not that because I wanted to carry it when going home because it's cheap. I bought it at less than 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So what I can tell people is that whenever you wear a cloth mask, please, if you can wear a medical mask, it's double protection. A cloth mask can only protect you around 56%. A medical mask does around 75%. If you double it, then it is good. Not 100% protection, but it is good for you. So that is it about coronavirus. If there are other questions, you can ask me. I'll be going to the streets. I'll be starting my YouTube account, Joshua Boit. It is there, but I've not been using it much. I'll be trying to go and meet doctors, interview them, so that you can be able to know what is happening around India. But pray for India. Coronavirus is spreading in India. Community transmission is there. It is spreading around the world, even wherever you are. Coronavirus is spreading. So stay safe, social distance, wash your hands. Whenever you come back home with a cloth mask, kindly use it once. Come and drop it in a basin and wash it. before you use it tomorrow. Or otherwise, have different masks. Come and drop this one for washing, then use the next one another day. Don't use mask twice. For the medical mask, you can use it just once. It's enough. Thank you so much.